días. It is an honor to be here today and share a number of thoughts. The title of my remarks is built around directions and outcomes, but more specifically, I hope to cover three topics. The first is a brief update on Avaya, and the short story there is that for my fifth year, this is probably the most exciting and best year that we are entering, built principally on the fact that we have one and one focus, which is growth, and we are operating in the wake of a totally redesigned set of product portfolios and offerings. So it's a great place to be and a great time. The second is a reflection on where we are in the IT industry. And the point of that conversation will be that we covet the innovation and the experiences of applications. In fact, Avaya has become focused increasingly on the delivery of applications. Yet to the detriment of applications, old network technologies built for the client-server computing era make the deployment of applications increasingly more complex. And there are better choices to be made. And that really moves me to the third topic, which is actually a use case. And that use case will be about an organization that assembled courage, that assembled a set of choices to innovate with new technology, and in fact delivered an experience that was one that delivered innovation, but more importantly, captured the imagination of billions of people. Manufacturer in our area to provide video support for trouble calls. In addition, we've reduced the number of the amount of time to address calls by 50%. Our Net Promoter Score, our customer satisfaction, has increased by over 50%. Our gross margins for the company improved by over 10 points. Our employee engagement improved by 20%. And so you can see that the actual statistics have changed, continued to be number one. In fact, our share is growing. Our managed services technology, or OpEx delivery of capability, 95% renewal, great customer satisfaction, the highest growth piece of our business today. Customer satisfaction up. Number one today, for every fixed phone that we sell 4 client experiences on software, on somebody else's device, a consumer device. So we are long through the transition to a software user experience. When we see hard problems come in, customers call, and I'm talking tens of millions of calls a year, over 50% of those troubles are resolved at the network layer. And that's really what I'm trying to send a message. If we want great applications and user experiences, if we want to invest our time, our money, our innovative thought processes in applications, we have to make running the network less complex. I want to really come back to this notion that from an Avaya perspective, this is a great time. We have great products. We're focused on one and only one thing primarily, which is growth, and we're investing to better serve you. We have a great new generation of products. The industry is bringing great new generations of products, and we're at a time where the status quo, and independent of who you were to buy your products from, you will need to move from client-server technologies to this fabric technology. As you do that, you can see the use case with a little bit of courage, a choice on new technology. You have the ability to innovate, and you have the ability to capture people's imaginations.
How would you summarize in a few bullet points why is Avaya a company of choice for the audience?
You know, I think we've spent the last 5 years building a company that can execute and is able to communicate from the CEO on down the specific nuances of why one technology is better than another, and we make it work. And so that's what you buy when you work with a specialist. Yeah.
What is Avaya's commitment to Mexico and the international market, and what is the growth perspective?
You know, as I mentioned to our employees today, we met earlier this morning, most of our growth is outside the U.S., and you guys, in particular yourself, doing a great job here with Kayla in Mexico. So my number one challenge is growth. You guys are growing, and that's great. You've been hiring great people, great partnerships with service providers in other countries as we move into the cloud and mid-market. So for me, it's about growth, and you guys are right in the middle of it.